Uh-oh, trouble with the lawnmower. Well, while he's being quiet, let me show you around a bit. The house is starting to look a little bit emptier, and I've got more space now over on my cold frame area to move some more plants out. Got to have a bit of a tidy up. And then I'll take you for a wander. So 1, 2, 3 beds I've still got to plant up. Here we've got dahlias, they're already in, they actually overwintered. And here and here. This bed here I'm going to be planting, I think, my ammi, my carrots, maybe some cornflowers. Haven't quite decided. That's the bed I've already done. Let me show you. In here we've got the lovely Cerinthe, and the Nigella is just behind it. Yeah, Neil's been a bit heavy-handed with the slug pellets. He says he doesn't trust them. So anyway, the Nigella's in now as well. So right from the bottom of the garden, you can see this is the bed. You can see how long it is now that we planted up yesterday. So we're starting with the cornflowers. So we've got the Ball Mix, we got Classic Magic, Classic Fantastic. Then we go into the Larkspur. We forgot what it was then. These are all Larkspur. And then we've got Sweet Rocket, more Sweet Rocket, daffodils. And then up to the house, looking resplendent. The tulips up there. Over there, we've got the sweet peas. It's a frost pocket there, so that's the reason why we've still got the Enviromesh up. Might come down today, Neil said. So these are roses, they've all been pruned. Bring you for a closer look at the sweet peas, looking absolutely brilliant. And this is the garden from the other side, so that bed's all planted with the Cerinthe and the samples and the Nigella. Empty bed, probably going to be snapdragons. Empty bed, not decided yet. Got plenty to choose from. And then this is just the Orlea bed with the agrostemma in it. You can probably just see it. It's taller at the back. From the other side, we've got a couple of Cerinthe rogues there. We decided they could stay. They'd self-seeded themselves, so it seemed rude to move them as they are looking so lovely. These beds here, these are all new, so that's exciting. I've got plants to go in there. Executive bench and greenhouse. And bulbs that should not be there. They should have been dug up, but that's okay. We'll wait for them to die down and then we'll have another attempt at getting them all. There was a lot there though, to be fair. These beds are supposed to be empty, but look, you can see we've got some anemones and ranunculus coming up in here. Can you see how short they are? That is just because they haven't had a long growing season. So basically it was too cold out here for them to pop up before now, and now it's time for flowering. So they're flowering very short. So that's the reason why we start them off in the greenhouse in the warm, just to get some good growth on them so that we can get really tall plants. I do have a lot of greenhouse jobs that need doing, but while the weather is so nice, I'm trying to get as much as I can out in the ground, because then I'll have space under my cold frames and we can start hardening off things like the ranunculus and the anemones. Now the nighttime temperatures have warmed up, but I'm gonna focus on the greenhouse next week because it's gonna be showers on and off. So it's not a greenhouse day today, it is an outside day today. So they'll be all right for another couple of days. Won't do them any harm whatsoever. The first of the ranunculus are now starting to come out. This is a new one. This is a trial, so we can see what it looks like. I've got another one here. I can't wait to see what this looks like. It does look interesting, doesn't it? And the anemones definitely do need a little bit of a dead head. I so far haven't cut any for the house because I'm just enjoying visiting them so much. So up here, the tulips are coming on beautifully, aren't they? Look at that. And finally, out the front, the tree is coming into glorious blossom. and all of those bulbs in that bed came from the big bed in the paddock. So the brothers and sisters that are still there, they need to move up here to join them. Although I don't know if there's any space. It's looking chock-a-block, isn't it? And then we've got one more little garden just up here. Some more of Neil's containers with tulips.